We are the Hebrew Israelites. Week in and week out, come to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom.
Good luck with
and to tell the people on this side of Native American, Latino, and of Negro descent that we are the true children of Israel, and that the Lord is coming back for only these people, and that He's going to put a foot dead in the present-day Caucasian/Edomite ass. Okay? Now, I wasn't here earlier, but all praises and Fuwadi Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Machiach blessing me to be here, blessing all of us to be here to do this lesson. Now, intact in this lesson, you watched the video that happened earlier, you understand some of the things that transpired. All right?
Really, it don't matter because I kind of...
Oh, okay. Well, you know, got a lot of sodomites in this motherfucker, and a lot of them is on the down low. One thing my mom always taught me is that she was ashamed to do something, don't fucking do it, okay? A lot of these sodomites got a problem because they bringing them out. You bringing out your motherfucking identity, and they afraid of that shit. Not just these sodomites, you know, they fall in line with a lot of these motherfucking dope heads, these pill heads, and such. Alright, so today we're going to have a little brief lesson and go into the fucked up state our people is in. Of course, we already know why they in them, because of the transgression of these laws, statutes, and commandments. Once again, we are supposed to be rehearsing them. Alright? It's not an easy thing to do in this kingdom. We can't be perfect. You think you can live by the law, you a jackass, okay? So, let's start out with Isaiah 8, starting at 12. Say ye not a confederacy to all them to whom this people shall say, a confederacy, neither fear ye their fear, nor be afraid, because they all against us, alright? All these motherfuckers is against us, even our own people. And that's going towards the elect. We don't know that we are part of the elect, but we do this hoping and praying that the Lord will see us and mark us as part of the elect. That's why we do these works. We making our calling and election sure as can be. Sanctify the Lord of hosts Himself, and let Him be your fear, and let Him be your dread. And He shall be for a sanctuary, but for a stone of stumbling, for a rock of offense to both houses of Israel. Because we're going to come out, and once everything that happens in the dark shall come into the light. So once you bring out a person's history or what they're presently doing, whether it be it was in the past or the present, because if you was a crackhead back in the day, a lot of people going to still see you with those crackhead tendencies. If you was a fag back in the day, you still going to be a fag now. Alright? There's a clear difference. Because you can come back off of crack as long as you didn't suck a nigga's dick for crack or something, you know. But if you do all that, you finished, man. You a starter mic. Alright? We are a rock of, this truth is a rock of offense, okay? That's why the Lord had to say, blessed are those who are not offended in thee. For a den and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And Jerusalem is a people before a place. And many among them shall stumble and fall and be broken and be snared and be taken. And a lot of these people that's broken, I mean, shit. Yeah, you got brothers falling out the truth. You got people ready to fight when you talk about, when you call them out on their bullshit, okay? Not to mention, a lot of these cats that hear about the truth and they turn their back on it, they end up, they broken in spirit, okay? They end up bugged the fuck out. They walk around this bitch and they don't know what's going on. We've had many occasions when we became the people, and after they heard that truth, they cast a deaf-ass ear to that bullshit, that they on, you know what I'm saying? Then guess what? When that truth come out, the Lord start fucking their head up. It's a beautiful sight. Bind up the testimony, seal law among my disciples, because the Lord's disciples is the ones that trying their best, are rehearsing to the best of our ability to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments in this land of hard water. And I will wait upon the Lord that hideth his face from the house of Yahweh, and I will look for him. Behold, I and the children whom the Lord hath given me are for signs and for wonders in Israel from the Lord of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion. And when they shall say unto thee, seek unto them that have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that peep and that mutter. Now, that also goes to first thing that people think of, if you have any idea of what that means. These wizards and these present day wizards, they could be these motherfuckers that be palm readers, psychics, okay? And psychic hotline and Miss Cleo and all that dumbass bullshit. That's those familiar spirits, because they talk to those familiar spirits to know and find out certain things in your life. And let alone when you believe them and walk down that same track that they told you that the motherfucker said, oh, I see you in this crystal ball, you'll meet a bad bitch. If you go on 5th Street and make a right and stand there for 10 minutes, your ass to do that, then certain things to transpire because you show faith in the wicked shit, okay?
They try to start your kids off doing that shit like with imaginary friends and
right.
type shit.
Fuck that bullshit.
Yeah.
No goddamn imaginary friends, man. Okay? Anybody let their child go with that dumbass shit, they some fucking idiots, because guess what? You go ahead and say you got an imaginary child in society at a young age. That's normal, right? But then you fuck around and grow the fuck up, let that motherfucker be 12, 13, 14, still have that imaginary friend, your ass is schizophrenic now, okay? Stupid shit. Alright? Schizophrenia ain't nothing but a motherfucking demon anyway.
Because, I mean, that's what it is. You're consulting with familiar spirits.
Exactly. And part of that, part of these wizards and sorcerers, that's a motherfucking, another president in the hood sorceress, a nigga that sell that crack and that dope, you know what I'm saying, selling that work and all that bullshit. That's another sorcerer or wizard, okay? If you go to your physician, you got your doctor, okay? You see that R and that X, okay? Which is also another symbol for this bullshit witchcraft, okay? Your ass is also going to wizards and sorcerers. Now, don't get me wrong. You got to do what you got to do in this kingdom, okay? But we're supposed to be trying to wean off of those things. That old Eastern medicine that they have over there in Asia, they got that from the Israelites, man, okay? They took a lot of our culture. All of these people, that's why I talked about these other nations being confederate against us. But when they brought us, they all had their hand in bringing us into slavery. And it's just like when they casted the lot and they took Yahushai's garments, you know what I'm saying, and divided them up amongst themselves. That's what they did with our people. They casted them lots and they decided who would take what. All right? And what those groups did, they took our martial arts and they took a lot of some of our garments. You know, them Japanese cats got a lot of our garments and stuff. They added their own twist to it. And they also maintained that Eastern medicine. All right, which is holistic herbs and even using acupuncture and knowing the pressure points and energies and all of that stuff. That's all very true. All right, instead of popping these motherfucking pills and having somebody take a needle and shoot some unknown shit up in your ass, and then you like, damn, all right, I'm feeling a little bit better, not knowing that later on it does something else to you. Okay, it breaks you down in a different way. All right. Let's see. And unto wizards that peep and that mutter, should not a people seek unto their God for a living, from the living to the dead. And the God of Israel is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Mashiach. So, first and foremost, you're supposed to pray to the Lord. Whenever you have any ailment, you know what that is in Apocrypha, brother?
I think the 36th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Like right at the top.
When you have an affliction in your body, you're supposed to seek the Lord first, okay? First and foremost. You're not supposed to, man, I'm going to go straight to the doctor, man, I got a fucking cough. Man, if you have access to an internet or anything of that nature, go ahead and jump on there and find out home remedies and these things that you could possibly use to cure that. Because a lot of these cats, they tell you, they get you on from these commercials and all of these things and these fake-ass newscasts from this Buzz News Network and shit. What they do is they hype people up. Oh shit, motherfucker, my throat is sore. I must have cholera or something, brother. You jump into conclusions, man. It could be just as simple, mainly by the things that you eat, you drink, you know. That has an effect on your temple. So once you do these things, make sure you take the natural approach, but first and foremost, you seek the Lord. You have it, brother?
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 38, verse 1. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him.
And a physician, not a doctor, because a doctor means deceiver. Alright, these motherfucking doctors, they take the whole approach of, they have to actually take a Hippocratic oath. Hippocratic, that's where you get the word hypocrite. Alright, because they actually lie to you and they deceive you and they tell you lies. That's why they wear that fucking white coat to give them a vestige of purity. Alright, so as soon as you see them, you think of them as being clean and being godly people. Fuck no. I'm trying to climb out the window. Anyway, go ahead, brother.
For the Lord hath created him. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king.
Right.
The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known? And he hath given men skill that he might be honored in his marvelous work.
Right. It takes skill to a person has an ailment with some of their like internal bleeding or some kind of problem with the internal organs or a tumor or ovarian cyst or something. It takes somebody with skill to know how to treat that without having to cut you the fuck open like you some kind of Frankenstein being and take it out, and then or some kind of cancer and cut you open and take it out. The next thing you know it, your body's going in remission and the shit come back 2 years later and take you out, man. Alright, you didn't go about it the right way. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, she's like, I was like the Tiger game.
With such doth he heal men and taketh away their pain. Of such doth the apothecary take a confession, and of his work there is no end. And from him is peace over all the earth.
No, that's good right there. What, Alright, so the Spirit is taking this lesson in a whole nother direction. Alright, but hey, that's a blessing and that's a good thing. So we're gonna go with the flow of the Spirit. Alright, I didn't really come out here to stick on the position part of this aspect, but that's the way the Lord brought that. Alright, this is actually my office, and I enjoy doing that throughout the Yahweh Shem Yahushai Mashiach. Another thing, you gotta understand, when these afflictions come upon you, it must be something that you're doing, alright? Because when you have affliction come upon you, that's a chastisement from the Lord, okay? This is Ecclesiastes 39, starting at, we start at 24. And as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they a stumbling block unto the wicked. And one of them ways is keeping your temple clean, okay? But watching what you consume, you know, just taking care of yourself, because you understand that we are a vessel, a temple for the Holy Spirit to dwell in. Jumping down to 26, the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, because we need, our body is compromised. If you're a male, about 70% of water. A woman's body is 75% water.
Actually, a woman holds less body retention.
Oh, yes, she does. Excuse me.
Are you guys Hebrews? Or?
Yes, we're the Hebrew Israelites.
I don't believe you.
You say you don't believe me?
No, I believe in the scripture, but like I was wondering if like maybe like you're Messianic Jews or something.
Messianic Jews.
Where does the word Messianic come from?
Messiah?
Now, do you know what the word Messiah actually means?
Go into
Messiah?
Yeah. Do you know what it means?
Promised one?
No, it doesn't mean that. It comes from the Hebrew Mashiach, which means anoint.
Anoint.
The living God. Well, we're just going to the 29 verse. All right, we're gonna jump on that. See the Spirit, brother. Can you back up for a little bit, please?
But yeah, this.
Thank
Yeah.
you. All right, we're gonna go into that. Go ahead, brother.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Now wait, if we can't be the Jew or the present day Hebrews right now, you understand, due to the curses and Deuteronomy, you understand that, well, we're going to get that as well, going through those curses that our people will be under, that the Lord spoke about in this present day and time, we fall directly under those curses. You understand? Not the present day ones that call themselves Jewish. Do you understand that the ones over there right now that's in Israel, they call themselves Jewish? Ish meaning like or pertaining to, right?
Yeah.
And they call themselves what? Israeli, which means present day Israelite, or to that effect. Because if you call yourself Israeli, a present day Israelite, what was you in the past? Do you understand? That means you were something else or known by something else in the past. Okay?
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
So the ones that are calling themselves Jewish are not the present day Jews. Okay? Jew just means from the tribe of Judah. Alright? Which is the present day Negro. Also held by, and after this, can you write those curses as well and do the right?
And also, you can also grab a precept in Ezekiel